Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. So, it looks like things are turning a little bit more green. Let me adjust the camera real quick, make sure y'all can see. I got my ring light. Ew. Yeah, that's a good color. It's kind of dim in here, so I apologize for that, but that won't really be the focus of the video. Today's live stream, we are looking at the market. And the main video is about why I bought a new coin. Dang, she was rising. So let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin is on a run. It's at 41,707. Literally, it just keeps going back up. Because in the past 7 days, it's been at 37, and then now it's at 40, and then boom, 41,000. So something is brewing under the pot. Honestly, I have no idea why it's going back up, but it just is. And you know what? This is a good example of why why time in the market is very important. I heard this from my tennis friend. He said, timing the market, don't time the market. No, okay, I'm trying to remember how he said it. He said time in the market is more valuable than timing the market. I think that's how he said it. Basically saying it's better to be in the market than trying to say, oh, I'm gonna buy then. Oh, okay, I'm gonna buy then. And you know what I mean. So y'all know what I mean. Y'all are smart. So, anyways, that's what I've just been thinking mostly about this whole market. Whether you're in stocks or crypto, really any investment vehicle, it's just good to be in. And the way I would say to time it is by dollar cost averaging. If you don't know how to do that, watch some of the videos on this channel, and then also I recommend looking up from other channels on YouTube how to dollar cost average. Because if you just watch videos from one person, you're only going to get their version of DCA. But if you watch videos from a multitude from channels ranging from like Graham Stephan or Andre or Mike the Investor, all these other guys, you'll get a more well-rounded thesis of why you should dollar cost average. So Bitcoin's up. She is doing good. Finally, it seems like it's trading very similar to Bitcoin. Because if you go to the 7 days, Bitcoin went up like this, and then boom, went up like that. So I'm really excited to see that it's at 2265. Because I think my last stream I showed how much I was at, and I was right around 1400 in the portfolio. So we're gonna check it now and see where we're at. Oh, Coinbase is upgrading their user agreement. That's good stuff. Should have read that. So yeah, everything's green on Coinbase Pro. Right now, I would suggest if you guys are trying to get some money out, you know, and you're like, okay, I need a couple $100, this is a perfect time to sell a little bit. I'm not saying to sell everything, and I don't count that as being paper hands, but I'm saying if you need to sell, now is the time to make your, do some selling, because we don't know what's going to happen. So if we go to portfolio, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're at 1,623. So if I sold right now, this is kind of how I do the math. I'll do it on the computer so you guys can see. So I put 300 in. So $300 got me 15,15152,664. So $300 at 0.00019 and like another number. So that's 4 zeros and a 19 got me around 15 million Shiba Inu. Now, if we multiply this times the current price, it is now 0.2269. I'm up $43. Now that's not that bad, Is it amazing? No, but is it 43 bucks? Yes, and can that give me some gas in my truck? Sure. So, would I sell at this? Probably not. Unless I feel, and I know positively like sheep's gonna drop tomorrow, then I would probably sell that 15 million, because I could get 343, give me some extra money, and then just buy back in lower. But since it's not really that significant of a jump, I don't feel it necessary to sell it. If, however, it was more like this, same number, right? We take our amount that we have, and let's say it dropped let's say it dropped either 0 or to 4. So rather than it being at 2271, it went to 4271. Then that would probably be a better time to sell, because then you can actually get the initial amount of money you put in, 300, out, and leave the rest in. That's house money basically. So there's no, you take your risk completely out of the equation. That would be if it went to 4. So that's all has to just go boop up to from 2 to 4, which is so small of a move. That would be a good time to sell. Another good opportunity to sell is if it lost to 0. So if we take 0.1232269, so say it just loses a 0, then that $300 investment would have turned into 3,000 over 3,400. Then that would be a very good move to sell, because then you would have $3,138. That's over $3,000 of money that you made from that one trade or that one investment, that you can take that 3,000 and diversify that into other good assets, like well, you could get some you could actually buy an Ethereum with that. You could buy some Bitcoin, you could buy some XDC, XRP, Apollo, XDC, so you can really do more with that. And since it hasn't done that, we're not going to sell our sheep. We're just going to hold and see what happens. Down here on the news, 63 billion sheep tokens purchased by these whales just recently. I'm not really that intrigued by the news, because if you read these same articles literally for the past month, it will say similar stuff like, oh, this whale bought 60 billion, or oh this, or oh that, and it's like, okay, then why is the price still at 0.0001, or not 1, it was like, yeah, it was 119, or no, okay, I'm getting my numbers mixed. It was it was 4 zeros and a 2-1, and it was just staying from 2-1 to 2. It was never breaking past. It was just stuck down here. This is what I'm talking about. It was 4 zeros and a 2, and it was just going up and down, but it was never breaking past this right here. If you look where the mouse cursor is at, 2-0. No, 2-1, 2-1-4. That's where this line is. If you're wondering where I'm looking at, where my little cursor is that I'm going back and forth on, not where the red is, but right where that line is, it was never breaking down past that. So all the way from right here, right there, was at 214, and that was on February 2nd to, actually we need to zoom out more. Yeah, we're like really out here. As we go back, look at this, it's still at 2-1. So really, we haven't broken past this since January 21st. So from January 21st at 7 p.m. we were at 224. And it took literally from January 21st all the way to February 2nd, over a month practically, for it to break to 2 and actually get a leg up. So that's a good sign. Alright, so that's pretty much sheep. Yikes, I need to go to bed in 6 minutes. Man's doing good, $3. So yeah, pretty much the best time for you guys to buy was a month ago. It's my advice for you today is do not buy any coins today, because it's green and you could get stuck. Now, that was just a portion of the video. The main video is why I bought Baby Doge Coin. So let's go check them out. And I'll make this quick because we all need to go to sleep if you live where I live. Well, so why did I buy Baby Doge Coin? Well, number one, I thought it was cool. I was like, I like this coin. I know it's not the best reason, but that's one reason. Number two, why I bought it is if you have been in the DeFi market, and particularly with the short video I talked about how I lost 50,000, most of that money that was made from coins that were really cheap, like this one. It had around 8 to 9 zeros, and why I like coins like that is if it's a good project with a good community, it doesn't take long for those prices, those zeros, to start trimming down, at least to like 4 zeros or 5 zeros. So if you can get into a good coin and it started out and you got in at like 9 zeros, talking about this right here. So let's say this was 9 zeros and a 1, and you buy in then with just $100, and that thing starts trimming down those zeros. Each zero that it's losing is a 10x. It's 1,000%. So that $100 from one zero gone turns into 1,000, and then from that zero gone, from another zero gone, it turns into 10,000. Then another zero gone turns into 100,000. So that's how there's so many people able to make all this money from Shiba Inus, because they got in early, and it was just they were just cutting through all those zeros as the price is just scaling back up because more people were buying into the project. So that's like my second or third reason why. So there's still room to kind of front run it, I'm saying. Also, it's another coin to add to the portfolio. Do I think they're going to go as far as Shiba Inu? Probably not. I really don't. Just telling you all off the front. If you invest in Baby Doge Coin, treat it as a gamble, because, you know, that's kind of what it really is. I'm still doing my research on them, so I don't know a whole lot about them. But on the positive side, because I want to stay on that side, is that they're getting listed. They've gotten already listed by multiple exchanges, and actually we can see that on markets. So they're on Gate.io, you can buy on PancakeSwap, LBank, Hotbit, Bitforex. So they have some things backing them. If we go to their website, my eyes are burning. They have a pretty cool website. This is a address. You buy it, you copy the address. If you're buying them on like Cake, you use the BSC chain. If you're buying them on like MetaMask, you'd most likely use the Ethereum. You just switch it. So make sure you guys pay attention to that. That's very important. So this is their website. They have auto and manual burns. So they burn 41% of the supply. That means out of the 5% of the redistribution, 40% of it will be distributed to the dead wallet each transaction. Coins are burned with every transaction. So me buying and putting $150 on them, which is what I did, that some of that went to the burn. Has auto reflections. This part is pretty cool. It's not anything new, because other coins, particularly SafeMoon, already did this. But if we go to the account, so I'm at 40,955,000, and I put $150 on them literally last night, actually. So let me show you guys what we did. So yesterday at 7:09, this is what it looks like, and if I zoom in, I was worth 154. Okay, but the thing you want to pay attention to is look at the number 40,952,000. So if we go to current, look at that, 40,955,000. So what's cool about it is if you own billions something, you'll get millions a lot faster. So we literally gotten over 3 million in reflections, 3 million Baby Dogecoin in reflections over the course from 7 p.m. yesterday to 7 now, because that's when I bought them. It was at 7 o'clock yesterday, and right now it's 7 o'clock over here, Central Standard Time. So that's exactly 24 hours, right? We've gotten 3 million reflections, and they're up to $168. So that's pretty cool. We kind of got lucky on that because who knew that it was going to go up today. So that's cool. If you guys like that, you will get more coin. You'll get coin automatically from people trading it, buying it, stuff like that. Locked liquidity. Majority of initial LP tokens locked and some burned. Charity wallet. We have a designated charity wallet that receives redistributions that are used to support our charity partners. This is something that I thought was pretty cool. This is something I have not seen on other websites, was a crypto card. So Baby Doge application that will be available on iOS and Android. This application will have the following features: your ability to buy cryptocurrencies, ability to send cryptocurrencies, ability to exchange cryptocurrencies for fiat. We'll have text bit technology, meaning users can text Baby Doge to anyone in the world using a telephone number. I mean, like, I haven't actually read this. This is the first time I've read this. It's pretty bad. I need to do my research more before buying. But so yeah, they have some interesting stuff compared to other dog coin cryptos out there, that stuff like that. So, all right, tokenomics. Our tokenomics, 5% of each transaction added to liquidity pool. Okay, that's good. 5% of each transaction redistributed to holders. They have a video? Nice. Shoot, I need to go to sleep. Okay, is this video gonna load? Can't keep you guys on here forever. Okay, so their video is glitchy. We'll come back to that. Good, they have been audited. Nice, that's very important. Review of team. What is review of team? Number 8? Let's go to 8. Okay. Code, Top token. Oh, this is important. So the top token holders, the burn address. The top token holder was the burn address holding 28.7. The second largest holder was a wallet containing 9.9. Who the heck is this? Who is this? We'll go back to that because that was important to see. Yeah, that's interesting. You see that right here? So it's saying potential signs of risk. 1-year domain registration, fixed. Project has common use case. Reflect token with charity. So are the top 2 risk indicators of the project. These are by no means assigning the project as a risky project. Every project will have the top risk indicators posted. It is crucial to note that some may be more important than others. This is really good to know, because other coins will say the same thing. Oh, we're a reflection token when we do charity. They use charity kind of as a thing, like it's kind of like a mask to make them sound like, oh, well, we do charity, we're good. At least that's how I think it. So cool. If y'all want to figure out or find where this is, go to their website and click on audit, and it'll tell you all the details. That's audit 1, and then there's audit 2 by Certic. So very important. We're going to download these and go in more depth with what it. Well, let's go check out the woof paper. So I'm guessing this is kind of like telling us what it's about. They do have a fast-growing community. Oh wow, check this out. So it's saying Doge is 1 minute, beep 20, BSC 5 seconds. The benefits of a Binance Smart Chain are a proprietary blockchain which will provide security and safety to all users and developers. Very, very cool. I really like their tokenomics on this project. Oh wow, check that out. Like they have done. Dang, they really are doing stuff. NASCAR race and fur kits. That's really cool. They have their own. Nice. Giving millions of websites built on Spotify. WooCommerce. Baby Doge as a payment method if they choose. You can pay with Baby Doge. Dang. This gives me more confidence. Seeing like pictures of like actual people and like stuff they're doing, rather than saying, "Oh, we're doing a charity. We're giving the XYZ this amount of money." It's like, "Oh, we did this. Oh, we did that." It's like, dude, anyone can go clicky clicky. I did this. I did that. When you see like pictures and like brand and like their stuff behind there, you can still deceive people and stuff like that. But still, just gives me more confidence. Tweeted by Elon Musk. He recognized Baby Doge only 1 month after their launch. Imagine Elon Musk being like, alright, screw Dogecoin, Baby Doge Coin, that's the new one. I mean, that would just send that price to the moon, but I don't know why I did that. Cool, they are in phase 1. Marketing push to spread awareness. Website launch. 5,000 Telegram members. Meme development. Baby Doge is born. Holy crap, dude. So they've already blasted past phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and they're working on phase 5. Dang it, bro. We should have been in this coin earlier. Oh, wait a minute. I should have read this. Look. Okay, checkmark does not mean completed or not completed. Well, then what the heck does the checkmark mean? If it doesn't mean completed or not completed, then why put a checkmark there? Bull. That's my view on that. Increase slippage to 12%. How to fix... Oh, actually, don't do that. Don't do the slippage to 12%. If you want to know a trick with PancakeSwap, another guy's figured this out. I'll show you real quick. I need to go to bed. Keep saying that. But I really want to show you guys this, because this will save you so much money. And I'll probably make another video on how to save money trading coins on PancakeSwap. You know what? That's going to be the next video. But you guys get to see it early, because y'all are the best. So if you have one BNB, okay, and we're gonna take this coin and just, yeah, there we go, Baby Doge Coin. And say we want to buy Baby Doge Coin, right? The website's saying, okay, the way you fix this issue, close out of this. The way you fix the issue of insufficient output on PancakeSwap, and they're saying, oh, we'll increase the slippage to 12%. Do not do that. Do not do that. You will lose coin. Done it before. So if you go here and you're like, okay, I'll set my slippage 12.00, let me show you how much less you're gonna get. So it's saying you'll get around 93,000. So let's count 1, 2, 3. That's 100,000, 100,000, 10,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion. So it's saying with 1 BNB you'll get 93 billion. Now, after paying slippage, you'll only get 83 billion. So the minimum received is 83 billion. And you can take this to the bank. If you pay that 12%, I guarantee you, you will most likely get the number that says minimum received. You will not get the number that it says right up there that it should be giving you. Why? Because slippage is, I always forget what slippage is, but it's like a payment. it's like a payment thing they have to pay. What is slippage on PancakeSwap? Slippage is the difference between the expected price of a trade and the executed price of the trade. It is also likely to happen when large orders are triggered while there is a lack of volume at the selected price to maintain the current bid and ask spread. How to use slippage? So I basically think of slippage as it's a fee you have to pay the workers to do the job. If you don't pay enough slippage, they're not going to be motivated, they're not going to want to pay. That's the way I think of slippage. But if you want to get away with paying cheap slippage like this, 0.1, literally all you have to do is 0.0000. And if this was connected, is that too many zeros? I think it is. Let's retry this. So retry this, and I'll show you guys because I just screwed up. So 1 BNB, boom, it's 0.123. And if this is connected, you could buy with 1 BNB that amount of Baby Doge Coin, and you will get, you probably won't get that exact amount of this number right here. You may get a little less because you still have to pay that slippage, but for some reason putting that 0.000 will allow that transaction to go through. If you don't believe me, go look it up. I'll find the video of the other guy explaining it better than me, and you will see that work. So that works on SafeMoon. I did it yesterday with Baby Dogecoin. I didn't pay 12%, I did 0.1%. That was a nice Easter egg another guy shared. So what are the fees? Every transaction has a 10% fee, with 5% going to holders, 5% going to PancakeSwap. This is something big you want to know. So as you can see, I'm up in this wallet, right? But I'm only up, I put 158, I'm at 168. So yesterday I was at 154. Today, as of the time of this recording, we're at 168. So let me show you why you don't want to sell right now. Say this is you have your equity is at 168. Subtract what was yesterday, the initial investment, 154. So I'm up $14. Yay! I can go buy a pizza. Anyways, the reason why you want to do that is because you have to pay that 10% when you sell, right? So not only do you get, I'm trying to think how I can explain this. Basically, every time you sell, you're having to pay 10%, and you have to subtract that 10% from your profit. So I believe 14 times 10%. So I'm guessing that would be $1.40 subtracted from the $14. So it'd be like what, $13.60, $13.60, something like that. Don't quote me on that. But basically, what I'm saying is, anytime you sell this coin, or if it's SafeMoon, the coins that have tokenomics, that have big tokenomics, like with the 10% type of tokenomics setup, or 12% or 15%, you will have to pay a big tax when you sell. You already have to pay that fee when you buy, right? Because that's how reflections work. When I sell, if I don't pay that 10% fee when I sell or buy or something like that, the way they have it set up, then how are we going to get reflections? We're not. So that's why you have to pay that 10%. So the question you have to ask yourself, well, when the heck do you sell? Sell when you're up sell when it's up like 60% over the course of the month. Say it's been going up 60% one day, then okay, sell, how much you want to sell. And it'll be okay because you pay that 10% fee. That's not as bad. You're still up. You still have some leeway in that. When I sell this thing is if it was up like 100% or 1,000%, it does a 10x. And let me tell you something, with this many zeros, it doesn't take much money for this thing to start going on up, especially with the power of community. So that's a good note. We are just rocking on. We need to wrap this video up. The last thing we'll cover is community. Dang, they have a lot of followers. They have 928 followers on Twitter. The most recent thing that they have done is the Baby Doge Coin burns. They burned 4.8 quadrillion tokens. Dude, do y'all realize how much that is? That's a lot. That's like 1,000. How many trillions make 1 quadrillion? I don't know. But the point is, that's a freaking ton of tokens right there. Or that's worth. So it's saying it's worth $18 million. So that's good to see that they did that. You do 4.8 million. I mean quadrillion. Proof of burn. Oh look, here's the proof of burn. Dang. Oh look at the 19 million right here, $19 million. Holy crap. From, so wait, 1 2 3 4 5, so this is billion, trillion, quadrillion. Wait, 4.8 quadrillion. Dang, we have a lot more to go, right? I guess so. Okay, cool. So yeah, they burned a crap ton of coins. That's nice to see. It's good. They have a big community. It's growing. You know, it's probably not the size of Sheeb's, but I'd say in summary for this project, this is not financial advice. This is only for entertainment. But if you're looking to do some research, you think, hey, I think this coin's worth throwing $10 on. I think it's worth throwing $100 on. I did 150. Just because, like, all right, let's see what happens. Then I would say to do it, because even with $10 at that price, with it to consolidate to smaller amount, say it goes to 3 zeros or 4 zeros, like Sheeb, that's not bad, right? If it goes down to here, actually 4 zeros. If it goes to where Sheeb's at, where it's 4 zeros and like a 1, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros you have to crush through. So if you put $10 at this price in, that's $10 going to 100. That's $10, $100. No, $10, $100, 1,000, 10,000. It's either $10,000 from that 100. It's either 10,000 from that $10, or it's 100,000 from that $10. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think of this coin. Is it worth it? Is it a scam in your opinion? And I'll do more follow-up videos on this one. But that's gonna do it for today's video. So thank you for this live stream. Thank you for watching it, tuning in. We'll make more smaller consolidated videos, and I'll